Agent Azrael here, like always. All right, so like I said before, I'm probably not going to be able to see Beavis, Batman versus Superman, until next weekend, possibly. That sucks for me. But we got Kevin Conroy, Batman himself, talking about who would actually win in a fight. Let's just check it out. Really short clip, good stuff. Love this guy. He's hilarious. He's just a funny guy, just doing his stuff. Just a genuine kind of cool guy. Let's just get straight into it.
People ask in a matchup who would win, Batman or Superman. I don't think there's really much of a question. Superman has superpowers. He can do supernatural things. Batman has no superpowers. Batman is just an ordinary man. But he's an extraordinary man. He's always had to rely on his wits.
That's a superpower,
man. He's had to think his
man.
way out of things. He's had to create devices, create machines. And he thinks on so many different levels. He's such a complicated guy. And that's why I think audiences relate to him so much. Because they know he'll always manage to work his way out.
Because there's trash out there and you want to
Batman
punch it in the
can
face.
think his way out of things. He can create his way out of things. And that's power. Remember, it's not who I am underneath. It's what I do that defines me.
Oh, that was incredible. Oh, that was great. Oh, man. All right. So, with that being said, there's a lot of things where if you're just naturally gifted or naturally this or that, you can become lazy or complacent, thinking that you are the best because you are this or that or the other thing. And I can definitely see that. It applies to real life things as well. Romantic lives, money. You know, if you're just gifted in whatever aspect of your life, a lot of the times people don't work to get what they have. If they're born with it, they're just kind of complacent with it, you know? I think, in my personal opinion, I think the scenario is always what matters the most. If Superman does a surprise attack on Batman, say they don't know each other yet, who would win? I'm almost 100% sure Superman would win. If Batman has no preparation to fight Superman, he's dead. If Superman's willing to go past that line, heat vision, snap his neck, whatever, he's dead. If they're both aware of each other, if this is, let's just say it's to the point, because we've all seen this different stages of writing, how ready Batman really is, whether it's kryptonite, lead, anything like that. There's a point where maybe all the time, or sometimes in the writing, he's not always prepared right away. So if, say, Superman isn't going for blood and he makes himself known, I think any other situation that involves a Batman that's either not prepared or he's given the chance to be aware of the threat first, I think he'll always win it. I really do. So if Superman says, like he does in this movie, from the trailers that we've seen, and for those that have seen it, you lucky fuckers, if I wanted it to be over, it'd be over. And that's his mistake. Because what happens, he comes back and he has all this extra knowledge now. He goes, okay, he didn't get me, and what can I do to make sure that he regrets that for the rest of his life? That's the downfall of anybody going against Batman. If you don't end it right there with that surprise attack, it's over for you. He'll come back. He may not be superpowers. He technically might not be a superhuman or a metahuman in any aspects of the imagination, but that's exactly what he has, imagination. He has a human-based superpower, like Lex Luthor. They have the ability to just think miles past what the human capacity is even able to do. And in his case, he's also have discipline as far as fighting and all of that kind of what martial arts may lead to some for disciplining your personal feelings, your demons, whatever. If you got the smarts and you got the discipline, you're a huge threat. And I think that if Superman does anything besides just end it like that, he'd lose. Superman would be outmatched. He doesn't even have to use kryptonite. There is some form of who gives a shit that could easily incapacitate. Hell, I think the Flash of all people, if the Flash like lost somebody, like if his mom was still alive and he was the Flash and she was murdered, I think the Flash would become one of the greatest villains ever. I think if Flash has ever pushed past that point, I think he could kill Superman within a blink of an eye. I think that his speed, because people go, oh my god, because there's that Supergirl thing that's coming on this Monday. Who's faster? No, we know who's faster. Superman supposedly flew, around the world, and so to make the world turn so much that it reversed time, where Flash just ran, said, I'm not going to fuck with the world, I'm just going to go through the fabric of space and time because I'm so quick. Flash is the fastest, in DC, he's the fastest being known to man. And I think if you wanted to just incorporate through his head or vibrate so fast that he could even destabilize Superman's molecules, I'm sure if he was pissed enough, he can. If you've never seen that clip from Justice League Unlimited, I believe it's United or Divided We Fall. It's one of the coolest epic Flash moments ever when he's fighting, God, I can't say words today. He's fighting Lex Luthor and Brainiac that merged together to be one. Like I said, you got the technology, which is the robotic sense, which could be discipline, applied to the super genius that is man. He was nearly a god. And the Flash himself took him down. That's a Superman villain that Superman has problems dealing with. And Flash just stepped up and took both of Superman's number one villains, and he beat the shit out of them, almost at the cost of his own life. But I think if Flash was pissed, I think he could just fuck everybody up. Green Lantern, not a problem. Fuck him up too. Doomsday, I'm sure he killed Doomsday. That's my personal belief. I believe someone that can go so fast that's beyond light, pretty much, I think is probably one of the strongest or incredible people in the universe. So, forget Batman and Superman. Where's the Flash? We need him to come out and start kicking ass. We're getting a little bit of that with the TV show The Flash with the with Zoom or whatever his name is. But yeah, I'm going to end it right there. It was already kind of a short clip. I kind of rambled on what I thought, what I believed. Preparation, Batman. Surprise, Superman. And that's how I think it'd really go if we were putting a lot of common sense into it. But that's where I'm going to end it right now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you're a fan of Kevin Conroy, thumbs up to you guys. Love that guy. He's a great guy. Never met him. I'm just saying. I did a video where he and Mark Hamill were doing the behind the scenes to Arkham City, I believe. And just watching them work, especially Mark Hamill, is really, really great. And yeah, so if you want to leave a comment down below what you think, who do you think would win, and what situation, or what scenario, because I definitely believe the scenario is the most important topic in this situation, within this topic. Yeah. So yeah, I love to see, love to hear you. If you want to like, subscribe, or share, remember, it's completely up to you. I do appreciate that, though. If you do plan on sticking around, all the help is valued, and thank you ahead of time. And if not, that was a weird chime. Where did that come from? Oh, it's the ice cream man. Okay. I'll see you guys on whatever I'm doing next. My name is Azrael, and actually I got a good couple videos coming out. Some Star Wars Rebel stuff. Check that out. Later, guys.